Good morning, everyone. My name is Tejaswini from second year CSCA. I'm from Byrisetty College. Today, my topic is about data analytics. The topics we discuss now are what is data analytics, what is need of data analytics, who are data analysts, roles and responsibilities, types of data analyst and its life cycle. First, before entering into our topic data analytics, first what we will know about what is the meaning of data. What is data? Data is a collection of facts, collection of some information, collection of some statistical data. The data can be of various forms like text, images, videos, audios, etc. And first of all, the data which we collect, which we have from collection of facts, and we and this is analyzed and then it is converted into the information which is useful for us. So the data definition we'll see clearly. Let us see it clearly. So data refers to any collection of facts, statistics or information that can be processed or analyzed to draw conclusions or make decisions. Data can be represented in various formats such as text, numbers, images, audio or video. As I said before, data refers to any collection of facts, statistics or information. Collection of data is collection of facts, statistics, information, and this data, this facts or statistics or information, this is analyzed to draw some conclusions or to make some decisions. And as I said before, data can be represented in various forms like images, videos, audios, text, numbers, etc. So next we'll go to our topic, data analytics. First of all, what is data analytics? What is data analytics? It is extracting the meaningful data from raw data. That is, for example, uh, if a class consists of 30 students and I want to give prizes for top 5 students. So the grades in the examination of total class is the data, which is not useful for me. But the data which useful for me is the top 5 students data who scored more. So by applying some operations on that data and getting the top 5 student scores is the useful data for me. And this is the data analytics. That, as we see, it is extracting the meaningful information from raw data is the data analytics. So I hope you got the what is data analytics. So next, that what is data analytics means, it is in clear way. Let us see. That is, we have some data. If it is not useful to you, then it is considered as data. If we perform some operations on this data and useful for your organization, then this data becomes information and this information is the useful information for you. As I said in before example, the data of complete class grades is the data which is not useful for me. So if I perform some operations like by comparing the grades of all the students in the class and I I got the 5 top students grades, top 5 grades, and so that I can give the prizes for the top 5 students, and this is the useful information for me. Top 5 students grade is the useful information. By applying some operations, I can get the information from the data which is useful for me is the data analytics. So So now we can say that the process of converting the raw data into the information by performing certain analysis on it is termed as data analytics. So what is data analytics means? Converting the raw data into the useful information by performing some analysis is termed as data analytics. I hope you got clear about data analytics definition. So I said that the data can be of many forms, right? Text, numbers, videos, audios, etc. This data can be this next data can be used in its raw form. Can used in its raw form, but in not in every case. Because for example, if we have a huge data, like if I have a data of 1,000 numbers or 10,000 numbers, if I had a large data, that is, if I had a large data, then it will be difficult to understand. It will be difficult to understand about it for the person who doesn't know about the data analytics, and the person who understands the data analytics and us, who is more than us, then for that person it will be not that good to present it in the number format. So, for example, if we are looking at a huge data which contains thousands of values, those are just numbers. As a data analyst, you can understand what you're doing, but to explain it to a person who doesn't know what data analytics means, or to explain it to someone above you, then the number will not really be that good. So, converting all the numerical data into graphs. So, converting the data into graphs so that everyone can understand, and for a it will be look good if it is graphs than in the number format. So converting all the numerical data into the graphs, making it in a way where everyone understand the data, can be considered as data analytics. Today the field of data analytics is growing more rapidly, and this is because the market demand for it is more. Data analytics has more demand nowadays. So data analytics is not only analyzing the data from analyzing the data, converting the data from raw data to useful information. It also depends on the presenting the data. That is, presenting the data, that is in graphs format. We can It will be looking good and can be understand by everyone. Okay, so up till now we came to know about what is data analytics, what is data analytics. Now, what is the need of data analytics? We'll know about it. What is the need of data analytics? We already know that it is a top priority for all of these organizations, ranging from small and big organizations, for the effective decision making. To develop a revenue for every organization which is understandable for all. To decrease the operation cost for every organization, so that this can be a very demanding task if you convert raw data into information. First of all, need of data analytics is for need of data analytics is for taking the effective decisions, and to predict the data before it is presented to client, is the one of the main reason why we use data analytics. And to develop a new revenue for every organization which is understandable for all, is another use of data analytics. And to decrease the operation cost for every organization, so that it can be a very demanding task if we convert raw data into information. When we convert the raw data into information, uh, by using the data analytics, the cost will be decreased for every organization. So these three are the main. So that uh, now we got to know about these three. What is the need of data analytics? After knowing about the data need of data analytics, uh, we'll get to we'll get it out on data analyst. What is data analyst? What is role of data analyst? Data analyst is the person who analyzes the data. Okay, who analyzes the data which is converted from raw data to useful information. Hmm. So now we'll see it in a clear definition. Who are data analysts? Data analysts are the people who sit end of chain. They deliver the values of data that data scientist might give them or data engineer might give to them. And all the questions should be communicated back by the analyst as the result, and this user to take good business decisions. It may conclude analytics of past trends and prediction of what the future looks like. Data analyst. Data analysts are the persons uh, where the data is delivered by the data scientist or by the data engineer for them. First, the data scientist or data engineer takes the data, and from them the data analyst collects the data, and this data analyst analyzes the data which he or she got from data engineer or data scientist, and and after analyzing the data, he or she can get the analyzing of data, and so that he or she can take the effective decisions or um, effective decisions basing on the past trends. That is, um, basing on the past trends, and he or she can predict the future, how that can be look, how that can be go on, how that can be go on. So this is about data analyst. Now, the task done by data analyst. What are the tasks done by data analyst? There are mainly three tasks done by data analyst. They are data cleaning, performing analytics, creating visualizations. What is meant by data cleaning? Data cleaning is cleaning of data. That is cleaning of raw data into useful information. After that useful information is given to the data analyst, that data is again checked, again analyzed, again checked if any unused information is present in it or not, and that is the data cleaning. Next, performing analytics. Performing analytics is performing some operations to get the useful information. Performing analytics means getting applying some operations on the data to convert it into the raw convert the raw data into the useful information is performing analytics. And creating visualizations after getting all the data which which is of which is from raw data to useful information, to view it, to express, to show it to the client or to show it to anyone. It should be in a neat and good to look. It should be good to look. So by creating visualizations, it can be look good, like applying some graphs, etc. So these three are the common tasks done by the data analyst. So let us see in detail about it. Data cleaning is the data which is in the raw form is converted into the information which is useful, and this is done by the cleaning of unuseful data, so that it can be a useful data that which can process. So as I said before, data cleaning is the cleaning of data which is in the raw form to a useful information. And as soon as the data is clean, we'll perform some operation, and to look good, we create good visualizations. When the data is clean, when the data is clean, we apply some operations to get which is to get the useful information. And after getting the useful information, uh, to display it in a good looking manner, we apply some good we create some good visualizations to look good. So these three are the common tasks done by the data analyst. Next, chain of data moves around three persons. First of all, the data which we get, which we convert the raw data into useful information, is will be move around the three persons. They are data engineer, data scientist, data analyst. Data engineer is a person who collects the data from various sources. Data engineer is the person who collects the data from various sources. And the data scientist, second person is data scientist. Data scientist is a person who converts the raw data into the useful information. Okay. Here, the data scientist is the person who converts the raw data into the useful information. And the next third person is the data analyst. Data analyst is the person where the data comes from where the data given by data engineer and data scientist taken by the data analyst, and the data which is in the useful information is again checked, and if there is any unuseful information, it is again converted into useful information by applying some operations, and then the data analyst analyze the data now he or he is having which now he is having. It will be analyzed by the data analyst, and after analyzing the data, he can take some good effective decisions, and this is the role of data analyst. So the data moves around three persons: data engineer, data scientist, data analyst. Data engineer role is to collect data from the sources, from various sources, and the role of data scientist is to convert the data which is in raw form to the useful information. And the third person role, data analyst role, is to analyze the data and to make the effective decisions. These uh, these are the three persons, and the data moves around these three persons. So let us see in detail where it is. Data engineer responsible for bringing the data from various sources. Data scientist responsible for converting the raw data into useful information. Data analyst prediction and presentation of these information to the clients. After analyzing the data and taking good decisions, effective decisions, this information is displayed, presented to the client, and prediction and predicting the future is also done by the data analyst. So after knowing about these three persons, now we'll go into the topic types of data analytics. Until now we discussed about what is data analytics, and type and who are data analysts. So now let us discuss about the types of data analytics. So there are four types of data analytics. They are descriptive data analytics, diagnostic data analytics, predictive analytics, uh, prescriptive analytics. So by the seeing the names, you can understand that descriptive analytics is based upon description. Diagnostic analytics is based upon why questions, like why this will appear, why this will happen. And predictive analytics is just answering for the questions, just predicting the future. Predictive analytics is about predicting the future, and prescriptive analytics is about just like prescriptive analytics is about just solution for that question. Okay, like curing of that problem, solving of that problem, like. So let us see in detail one by one. Descriptive analytics. Descriptive analytics: picking out data from source, summarizing the data, and making sure that data can be understood by everyone, and keeping it ready so that your data is descriptive at the end. And the descriptive analysis answers the what questions in the process. So as I said before, descriptive analysis is about the description. Descriptive analysis is that when you have a data, summarizing the data so that everyone can understand. For example, in our lower classes, we have in our textbooks like summaries, right? What do you mean by summaries? Instead of reading the complete lesson, just by reading the summary, we can get the idea about that lesson. We can get the idea about that lesson, right? So that we can understand some main topic about that lesson, about what this lesson is summary. So descriptive analytics is of same. When there is a data, that data is when collected, collected, and the analyst will be summarizing the data, where uh, by seeing that summary, other persons can understand the data, what is that data is about, uh, what is present in the data. And at the end we will having a descriptive data. At the end we will be having a descriptive data, and it will answer for the what questions in the process. And this descriptive data is more it is more helpful for the stakeholders. If the data is large, we cannot go through complete data, right? So by seeing just the summary, we can understand what it consists of and what the data is about. So it helps to stakeholders understand large data sets by summarizing them. So next, descriptive analysis takes the organization's past performance. By taking the past performance, the descriptive analysis takes the organizations. It has it has includes following steps. There are four steps: data collection, data processing, analysis, data visualization. Data collection is the collection of data. As in the word we can understand, collecting of data. Data processing is processing of data, like converting the raw data into the useful information is the data processing. Analysis, like analyzing the data which is of useful information. Next, data visualization, displaying of data to the client which we analyzed. Okay, these are the four steps in descriptive analysis. Next, analytics. Diagnostic analytic answers why questions in data analytics process. Diagnostic analytics answers why, for why this is happening, why this will be happening. This will be answered by diagnostic analytics. It analyzes the result from descriptive analytics and then evaluates it to find the cause. Descriptive answers for the what, right? From what questions, why will be answered by the diagnostic analytics. I hope you are getting it. Um, then evaluates it to find the cause. The diagnostic analysis process takes place in three steps. This process takes place in three steps. Those are identifying any unexpected changes in data, and data related to the change is collected, and statistical techniques help find relationships and trends related to changes. Diagnostic analysis process takes place in three steps. They are identifying and any unexpected changes in data. If any changes are uh, are there, it should be identified by the diagnostic analytics. And next one is data related to the changes is collected. Uh, the change, if the data is changed, then related to that, the changes are collected by the diagnostic analytics. Next, statistical techniques help find relationships and trends related to changes. Okay, these three are the steps takes place in diagnostic analytics. Next, the third one is predictive analytics. Predictive analytics is purpose is to answer the questions about the future of the data analytics process. The past data identifies the trends. The techniques used in process include statistical and machine learning techniques. A few of them are neural network, decision trees, and regression. Predictive analytics means, uh, by the name itself, we can understand that predicting the future and answering now. And the matter is, answers the questions about the future of the data analytics process. Okay. The next one is prescriptive analytics. First of all, when we listen the word prescriptive, the thing we come in our mind is doctor, right? When we go to doctor, the doctor will be checking us and will be writing a prescription, right? You got the word by that. So, prescription means where we can say what should be done. So, if to cure our disease, to cure our problem, some medicines are written in the prescription, right? So by prescriptive analytics, we can say that what should be done, what should be done for that problem. Prescriptive analytics answers what should be done. When we say prescriptive, first thing we get in our mind is doctor, as doctor prescribes some medicines for the problems we have. Similarly, in the business, the prescriptive analysis involves prescription steps to remove the future problems and predict outcomes for the optimized business. As the doctor cures our problems in the prescription by writing some medicines. Similarly, in business perspective, the prescriptive analytics is solving the solving the future problems and predicting the outcomes of that problems and outcomes of that problems for the optimizing business. And it demands the usage of artificial intelligence. Okay, prescriptive analytics demands the usage of artificial intelligence. Now we had completed about the types of data analytics. We got some idea about the types of data analytics. Four types of data analytics are there. They are descriptive analytics, diagnostic analytics, predictive analytics, prescriptive analytics. Okay. Now the next topic is about life cycle of data analytics. Next subtopic, life cycle of data analytics. As we got to know about data analytics, even data analytics has the life cycle. So in the life cycle of data analytics, there are 6 steps involved in it. They are business understanding, data preparation, modeling, evaluation, deployment. Let us go one by one and see it. So first one is business understanding. What do you mean by business understanding? Understanding the requirements of project from business viewpoint, it consists of a decision plan to achieve the target. Just basing on the business viewpoint, understanding the requirements which it need and and achieving them and to reach the target. Okay, data understanding. It involves the collecting of data and analyzing the data to extract meaningful insights from data. Understanding the data which is collected to extract the meaningful insights from the insights from data. That is, the data which is collected is analyzed and analyzed and it is formed into a meaningful data. Is the data understanding? Data preparation. Construction of data set that will be fed into the model. This phase involves transformation and cleaning of data set. Data preparation is transformation of data and cleaning of data. Is the data preparation, preparing of data in correct format. Okay. Next we'll be seeing of modeling. This step involves selection of various modeling techniques. Applying them and their parameters are marked with a scale of reading to optimal values. Okay, modeling. Evaluation. In this phase, we need to evaluate the model built rigorously before the final deployment of the model. It also involves reviewing of steps carried out for constructing the model. Okay, this is about evaluation, deployment, and this is the final phase of data analytics life cycle. That is deployment the model that you have built. Deployment of the model that you have built means the software, the software application model that you have built. When you collect the data, and the data information will be collected in some software application, and that is the deployment. So after knowing about this, uh, we'll be knowing about some the tools which are used in data analytics. There are many tools here, used for data analytics. Here I mentioned only 3. They are Microsoft Excel, Python, and R, and etc. These are the tools used for data analytics. Microsoft Excel, as we know, Python, a programming language, R is also a programming language. And the next, we'll see about the type of tool and mostly used for. These 3 will see. So first, Microsoft Excel. It is a spreadsheet software type of tool. As Microsoft Excel consists of spreadsheets. We can say that spreadsheet software is a type of tool. Microsoft Excel is a type of tool. So, the Microsoft Excel is mostly used for data wrangling and reporting. Data wrangling and reporting. And Python, as we know, it is a programming language tool. So, Python is a programming language type of tool and is mostly used for data scraping and to analysis and reporting. Everything from data scraping to data analysis and reporting is used for Python by Python. And the third one is R. And this is also a programming language and type of tool. And this is mostly used for statistical analysis and data mining. So R is used for statistical analysis and data mining. Not only these three, there are many other type tools for data analytics. I just mentioned only three. So the topics now we discussed here are what is data analytics, what is need of data analytics, who are data analysts, roles and responsibilities, types of data analytics and its life cycle. And we got to know about the what is the meaning of data, what is the definition of data, data analytics, and data analytics roles and responsibilities, types of data analytics, life cycle. And at last we got to know about what are the tools used for data analytics, right? So this is about data analytics introduction in the theory part. So thank you. This is about the just theory part about the data analytics. Thank you.